I hate tequila. I'd rather get audited than drink tequila. I would rather rally for Kamala Harris than drink tequila. I'd rather play Russian roulette with real guns than drink tequila. But alas, today we have a puzzle, my friends, a Russian roulette game where the point is not to kill myself. Oh no, I'm not gonna have sweet surrender that easily. But we're gonna play Russian roulette with tequila. As you could see, I have some guns here that I purchased from the dollar store, one of which has tequila. This one, the purple one, has tequila. The rest of them are filled with water. Now, of course, if the participant were to mix these and I were to look at them, I would know which one has tequila, which is why I would have a participant come around and stick their dirty, disgusting fingers in my eyeball to make sure that I cannot see the switching that they're about to do. So after being blindfolded, here's the premise, here's the trick. Very simple, very easy. I'm going to tell the participant that they are to switch this gun with tequila with the one next to it or the one next to it anytime I say switch. So every time I say switch, they're to move it once in either direction, whichever direction they want. And remember, I'm blindfolded. So let's say I tell the participant switch, and they switch these two. Then I say switch again. They switch these two. And I say, you know what? Switch one more time. And they switch these two. Remember, I'm blindfolded. And I tell the participant at this point, I'm feeling definitely like the gun all the way to the left does not have tequila. And you aim it in your mouth. Ah, sweet, refreshing, crystal clear Miami-Dade municipal water. At this point, now we're left with 3 guns. Only 3 guns, of which now you tell the participant to switch it one more time. Of course, the participant switches it, and you tell them, you know what? The one on the far right. I don't like the one on the far right. I never like the one on the far right. So we'll eliminate that one. And you aim it at your mouth. And of course, sweet, sweet, tasty, fluoride-ridden water. We're left with 2 guns, of which now you have the participant place in your hand. And remember, now we're just left with 2 guns, and I have no idea which one has the tequila. Of course, you're blindfolded, so you wouldn't know anyways. But of course, my friends, each and every single time, you dramatically reveal the one with tequila. And now you could shoot shots at people's mouth and it turns into a party. Who would have thunk it? From a trick, you have a party and you have a clever bit of mentalism. Whoa. So this is a very clever trick. If you want clever tricks, you should check out the PigCake Magic Academy. $5 a month gets you 2 videos every single week going over card and coin stuff. And you also get 2 additional tutorials that I don't post anywhere else, which brings the grand total of videos to 4. If you want to learn some mentalism, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. It's 2 White Claws every single month, but you get an additional video on mentalism, which brings the total to 5 videos every single week. For what? For 10 bucks. But if you want to do the Card Academy and Coin Academy tier, that's $5 a month. That's not even anything. That's 2 sodas a month. You could drink 2 sodas, you could not drink 2 sodas a month and join the academy and get access to over 1,000 videos and counting. Do it. So this is a very interesting premise based on a trick known as Lorraine's Dollar from everybody's favorite mental hero, Harry Lorraine. And this is just the plot done, but with some guns. I was in a grocery store the other day and I saw that they were getting rid of these. And then I texted my favorite person in the world, Peter Turner, and I said, hey man, I have an idea. How can I do this? And of course, we rocked back and forth with some clever bits in business as to how to actually do this particular plot. And it just came back to this. It just came back to this wonderful premise of having a participant block your eyes and you have them switch the actual condition of the gun, because it's obvious which one has tequila because the guns are colored. So they would have to drink from a separate fountain. But in this case, the purple one has tequila. And I hate tequila. So the premise is very clear from the start. I don't want to drink tequila. I'm going to avoid the tequila. But we're going to try to play a little bit of Russian roulette. And here, what you're going to do is you're going to place the tequila one in the 3rd position. So from where you are, you're going to place it in the 3rd position. So you can see we have from left to right that it's going to be in the 3rd position from the left. Now, the reason you're going to place it here is because we're going to tell the participant to switch it 3 times. And no matter where they switch it, you're always going to be in a position where you're going to be able to eliminate the ones and get right down to it. Now, originally this was done with dollars and playing cards, and you'd have the participant turn over any card, and it'd have to change depending on the position. Here, we're always starting from the 3rd position, so you know the method doesn't change. Now, at this point, you make sure that the instructions are crystal clear, because I don't know about you, but the people that I've performed for look like they were given thalidomide as a kid. So because of that, you have to be very clear with your instructions. And what you're going to tell them is in a moment you're going to have yourself blindfolded, and you're going to have them switch the one with tequila with either one in any direction. Now when you say switch, you only want them to move it once in either direction. It's going to be up to them. And once they go to the back here on the end, they just switch it with the one directly next to it. So that's the premise. You establish that from the beginning, and now we're good to go, because the participant is going to be instructed to switch 3 times. So whatever direction they go, let's say they go here, that's fine. Let's say they switch back, that's fine. You're going to have them switch one more time, and they're going to end up with the one here, let's say for this particular scenario. No matter what, you're going to tell them to eliminate the one on the far left. Always eliminate the ones on the far left. And here you're just going to tell them to hand you the one all the way to the far left. And you're going to take it in your hand, and you're going to dramatically point it inside of your mouth, and you're going to squirt the gun in your mouth. And of course, it's going to be water. You're going to eliminate that one. So now we're left with 3. Now at this point, it doesn't matter. The situation is always going to be where the spectator's gun is either here or it's going to be here to the left. So now no matter what, you're going to tell them to switch one last time, which is always going to place it in the middle. So it doesn't matter how you proceed from here. If you want to eliminate the one to the far left or the far right, it's going to be up to you. Let's say we tell the participant to hand you the one all the way to the left again. You're going to dramatically reach into your mouth, and now it's going to be the exact same thing. Do keep track of whichever one you do decide to remove, because now you're going to be left with 2. And the one that's going to be given to your left hand in this case is going to be the one with tequila. The one that's given to your right hand is going to contain water and or a shitty leaky gun, because of the fact that I paid 75 cents for these guns at CVS Pharmacy EMAS. But now you're going to have this wonderfully dramatic moment where your eyes are closed, somebody's holding their hands against your eyes, you're blindfolded, and you're going to pretend like you're going to ingest the tequila, and everybody's going to be, oh, look at him, he's going to drink the tequila. He hates tequila. He'd rather get audited than drink tequila. He'd rather rally for Kamala Harris than drink tequila. You could dramatically squirt the water in your mouth and then shoot up the tequila in the air and leave it on the ground where it deserves to be. You could even shoot people in the face if they want to take shots and turn it into a party, all with a simple trick. So these little guns are available any dollar store, any pharmacy. You're going to be able to find these little dumb things if you want to add this to your routine. It's a very dramatic way of having a Russian roulette style routine, where the only consequence and the only thing that could go wrong is that you have a good time. That's the only thing that could go wrong. Even if the whole thing goes wrong, you go, well, I messed up. Who cares, right? And just shoot them in their mouths. And they're going to forget. They're going to forget. Oh, the wonderful taste of Jose Cuervo. Wouldn't ask for anything different. But that's the trick, right? That's the fun way of doing it. This is easily adaptable to anything you want. I love the idea of doing this with tequila, because I genuinely hate tequila. So you could definitely adapt this to your own will, your own performance style. I think it's great. I think you could start a party with this. And again, Harry Lorraine. Harry Lorraine is the man. He's still kicking. He's still screaming on the Magic Cafe, shilling the apocalypse and shilling his old video cassettes, right? So just check those out. But that's the video, man. That's the video. This came from the doctor. That was an interesting experience. Old people don't understand what to do with the doctors. They sit down and they're told to be patient because you have other people in front of them that made appointments, and they don't understand that concept. To them, they think, wait, I'm old. I don't have a lot of time left. I don't have to wait for this shit. You do, because there's a process. Make an appointment, which is very simple, done on a website, done on your phone, and then you show up early and you get done. You get in and out. But this lady couldn't understand a simple concept, that she showed up earlier than me. I showed up later. I went in first because I had an appointment. So she kept bartering and trying to get some space in there to see if she could actually butt in with the other people. No, lady, that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. But they said everything was positive. Everything was positive. So that's good. All my blood work came back as positive. Everything, gonorrhea, syphilis, AIDS, everything's positive. So I'm happy. I'm happy that everything turned out good. I think it's the second time I make that joke.